It's Holy Week for Christians, the second one in pandemic lockdown. And this latter part of the week is pretty woeful territory. It's a long, long way from the triumphant parade in Jerusalem when a donkey was borrowed and palms were waved and a hero was hailed with hosannas. It gets gritty today on the Thursday when Jesus became valuable to the power structure, not because of how he dressed or what he could build or had to sell, but because of the way he was with people, all attentive and encouraging and forgiving. He had value as a novelty, and they thought they could use him for their own purposes. But just like that, in one day, the novelty wore off. And it was on the Friday that they ended it. Of course, they didn't do it one by one. They weren't brave enough, all the stones at the one time, or no stones thrown at all. They did it in crowds. In crowds where you can feel safe and lose yourself and shout things you would never shout on your own and do things you would never do if you felt the camera was watching you. Well, it was a crowd in the church that did it, and a crowd in the civil service that did it, and a crowd in the street that did it, and a crowd on the hill that did it. And he said nothing. He took the insults, the bruises, the spit on the face, the thongs on the back, the curses in the ears. He took the sight of his friends turning away, running away, and he said nothing. He let them do their worst until their worst was done, for it was on the Friday that they ended it all. And they would have finished themselves had he not cried, "Abba, Father, Holy God, forgive them. Forgive them," he cried, "for they do not know what they do. Forgive them." And so, beloved, began the revolution. Join us this Sunday at 10:30, Easter Sunday, in fact, to join the revolution, to hear and see and taste the forgiveness, to behold the love of God for you and you and you and you, because everybody needs a little sanctuary. I want to add a thanks to the Iona Community Wild Goose Worship Group for the images that I used from Stages on the Way in this one minute word. So we'll see you soon.